guys? It's Be More here with the Treasure Finance Group YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Anything that's said in this video is my own opinion. It is not financial advice. I do hope you enjoy the video and learn something new. Before we get started, I'd just like to ask you guys to like the YouTube video and to subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me and it'll help me to grow and continue to make content. Today we're going to get into a new project that's being built on top of the Treasureverse ecosystem. It's called Magus, and it's a super interesting, unique project. It's not your typical play-to-earn video game. It's more about gamifying content creation and onboarding new participants into the Treasureverse. So Magus has some pretty interesting lore. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but basically refers that in Bridge World, there was a city or like a school, and it's called Magus, and it was destroyed. And basically now we are trying to rebuild Magus by creating content and instructional manuals, etc. So basically, Magus's mission is to be the premier educational institution in the Treasureverse. So basically, like a go-to place to onboard new participants and to provide existing participants, instructional content, game strategies, general commentary, and more. It's going to be providing a platform for community members to play more active roles in the ecosystem, whether they have money or not. So it'll give a lot of people, a lot of the little guys, just a place to kind of vibe and be a part of the community and also contribute to a project, which I think is really, really cool. It's really going to drive active participation. So it's going to encourage content creation related to the Treasureverse, no matter for educational or entertainment purposes. Either or. They're going to be organizing this whole library of community created content. So it's not like the owners of Magus are going to be the ones creating all the content. It's going to be the community will help out, and the owners will provide editors to make sure the content is correct. And we'll get into exactly how they're going to be doing that. And it's always going to be providing like a fun narrative for new and existing players to either learn or teach others. So it's going to be a free mint. So it's split up into two different parts, and we'll get into that. In the first part, there's no NFT really involved. In the second part, there will be. So it's going to be using a gamified user interaction as well as financial and non-financial incentives to build a narrative path that provides players with a fun and interactive experience. So like I said, it's going to be gamifying this whole content creation. There'll be social coordination with their house system. So it's really, really interesting. It's definitely inspired from Harry Potter. They've got house systems. They've got like a reward system. So when people participate and provide content, your house will be provided with task points. So like I said, Magus is split into two separate parts, the Genesis library and then the Magus Tower. So what's ongoing right now is the Genesis library, and basically that is the organization of providing new content for the library. And we can get into like how they're doing that currently. So if you go to their Discord, you can check out that they have mission boards. And so when there's a new mission, they'll be provided here, and you can talk over exactly what's going. Like you can ask questions. You can ask Broke Boy, who's running Magus. You can ask him questions in here, and we can go on to the mission board. So basically you'll see in progress tasks, introduction to Smallville, and they'll give you a brief description of what exactly that means, what they're looking for, and there's a reward, 10 magic. And I believe that this magic is being provided by the Treasure DAO through grants. So you can submit your work here, and whoever wins will earn the 10 magic, and then the team will edit it and make it look nice. And they have tons of they've got 2 in progress right now, and they've got tons of to-dos. And they've already completed a few here. So super cool. I talked to Broke Boy. He's definitely got his idea like really well thought out, and he said it's inspired by Fextra Life. I wasn't familiar with what Fextra Life is, but apparently it's a huge online video game community where they aggregate content. So I think that's another inspiration for him. So they have the Genesis library, and then they will have once the Genesis library is built up, they will go into the Magus Tower, and Magus Tower is a narrative and gamified experience as players can get to experience in the Treasureverse through the perspective of a student or a teacher in a fantasy school. So you can sort of like choose what you like. If you're more experienced, you can be a teacher. If you need experience, you can be a student. Either way, you'll be able to earn points. So I think what they have planned is super cool for their website. They've got like a narrative inspired design. The main layout will be an illustrative UI of the library's interior. Its shelves represent different content categories, and clicking on them will bring users to a separate search optimized web page with relevant information. So in my head, I'm just imagining like a Harry Potter type library, with like floating candles and like dark grained wood, and you'll hover over, you'll scroll through the library. There's probably be different categories, and you can you hover over a book and it kind of slides out a little bit, and then you click on it and the book opens up, and you can like scroll through the different pages, whatever. That's kind of my imagination. And then personalized interactive search. So this is a really cool function. Upon entry of the Genesis library, users will be greeted by a library NPC. So if you've been on Shogun's website, you start their website and you'll be greeted by their NPC, and he'll give you a few different options when you want to do it. But this kind of takes it to the next level. This librarian will ask you a few questions to go out to the level of expertise of the user, and then the library will provide you a recommendation of categories that might be useful. So depending on what you input initially, this librarian will sort of give you like recommendations for what it thinks would be best for you. And then the public bounty board is what I showed you guys. So yeah, when new bounties pop up, you'll be able to see that, and both tasks and rewards may come in diversity of shapes and forms. So whether that's writing or creating infographics or maybe YouTube videos, etc. There's tons of ways to contribute. So this is going into the Magus Tower. So it's going to really break down what's going to happen. So you're going to have to mint a Magus Pass. And I don't think there's going to be a ton of Magus Passes. So if you're looking to get involved, I would start getting involved with the Genesis library, because, a little bit alpha, the team is, most likely going to be rewarding those who are participating currently. I think this team really is kind of looking to innovate in terms of whitelisting. I think a lot of people are getting kind of burnt out with the existing whitelisting system. So, hopefully that works out. So enrollment, once you're enrolled in the Magus system, you'll be called an Incantor, and there'll be 4 key aspects of the school you will need to be aware of. There's going to be the ranks. These represent seniority and progression in Magus. Magus activities. Incantors will need to earn contribution tokens to progress to the next rank. These tokens will be earned by participating in Magus activities. And then houses, just like Harry Potter. I love it. I think everyone loves Harry Potter. And so basically there's going to be 4 different houses. And then terms rank progression is determined by each Incantor's achievements in a predetermined amount of time. And there's 4 school ranks, and your rank will determine what features you'll be able to unlock within Magus. So, discipleship, devotee, academia, however you say that, overlord, and then there's a fifth rank. And basically how you get, how you rank up is by engaging in different activities. So there's 3 different activities: student activities, teacher activities, and then school activities. Student, like you'll be learning. Teachers, you'll be, teaching the students. And then school activities, just mentorship, bounty board, like we talked about, and self-initiated projects. So I guess that's, left up to the community, what they want to do. If they come up with cool ideas, then, they'll hopefully integrate it. So, houses, once you're enrolled as an incanter in Magus, you will be assigned a house. And basically, houses represent the social coordination of Magus, and they plan to reward it through completing an activity or tasks alongside other incanters. So maybe if you team up, and you guys complete a task together, then your house will receive, points. And then houses receive a percentage of school revenue within certain guidelines. Members of each house will be able to decide how to use these funds. Resources will be allocated to each house according to their ranking at the end of every school term. So, what school revenue exactly means is not quite sure. Maybe there's going to be a Magus token. I don't think that it would be like magic revenue, but maybe it could be. Who knows? And then there's 4 different houses: the Prodist, the Ludus, the Decidia, and the Scientia. And you guys can read through this if you'd like. They each have their own characteristics. And, students will be rewarded with special POAPs, and POAPs are proof of, I think it's some sort of participation. And basically you receive a token if you were at a certain event, or, like say you minted, Magus. This is just a example. So if you minted a Magus Pass, then you'll receive a POAP because you minted it. So even if you trade the Magus Pass, you'll still have that POAP. So it's like if you attended the Super Bowl, you can receive a POAP that you were there, and only people that are there could receive it. So holders of the POAPs might be valuable after school has been rebuilt. So, for example, maybe it's the first to rank up receives a POAP, and then maybe like the person who received the most contribution points in a certain period of time will receive a POAP. So basically, the first phase of Magus will be the Genesis library, and once that's built up enough, then the Magus Tower will open up. So yeah, that is the gist of the Magus light paper. Super cool project. I'm super hyped for it. If you guys want to talk about it, hop in my Discord. I'm gonna make a Magus Discord channel. And please follow me on Twitter, Be More Blockchain. Follow the Treasure Finance Group Twitter as well at TreasureFG. We're building some big things there. Look out for more articles coming your way, more YouTube videos, more threads. We really are trying to be an all-encompassing media group. And we've actually talked to Broke Boy. Broke Boy is a super cool guy. And we're going to try and figure out how we can sort of, coordinate some content for the Genesis library, and etc. So really looking forward to things. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, please can you like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would mean a lot to me. And look out for more videos. Thanks, guys.